What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be redoing and upgrading some of my bioactive enclosures. Alright guys, I'm about to leave for work and hopefully I make some money today, and then I'll probably be home around 8 o'clock I think, and then we will get some cork bark, I'll bring home some wood, some new supplies, and we'll spoof up some tanks together. How does that sound? Do you like that, Tuna? Isn't that gonna be fun? She's my girl. She's my little girl. Love you. Hey guys, the other night I was too tired whenever I came back from work, but as you can see, I've definitely got a bunch of things to upgrade the tanks. These are a bunch of ferns and mosses that I've been rehydrating since yesterday, and some of them are experiments and we'll see how well they'll come back, but a lot of them have already perked up and are looking way more hydrated and really beautiful actually. Sorry about the fan in here, but as you can see I did get a bunch of wood. This is a bunch of grape wood I think. It molds really easily, but I still think it'll be really nice in one of the tanks. And here's some cork hides and some more grape wood, and this is Mopani wood right here. It's actually really heavy. Maybe wondering why it's in my bathtub, and that's actually because last night I filled up the bathtub and boiled some water and put some boiling water and some really hot water just to kill anything that might be living on the surface and sort of sterilize it. To really sterilize it, you would probably have to bake it for a certain amount of time. But I wasn't too concerned.
When I bought my AEG mix, there was a little bit of soil mites living in the soil, so just to kill off any bugs that I was not sure what species they were, I put them in the freezer for about 2 days.
Hey guys, so today I spent all day cooking a turkey, and oh my gosh, it came out so perfect. Look at it. And I spent like 30 minutes making that gravy with the stock that came from the turkey. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. It was not enough. You can never have enough.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
Don't judge me.
Hey, it's Mikey. What I'm doing here is cutting these cork barks. The reason I'm cutting them is because they're too big for our small crested geckos, and there's also wood that needs to be hollowed out. So by cutting them, it makes smaller cork hides, and it allows me to hollow them out, which is good for the crested geckos.
So here we are pre-laying out our wood before we put it into some of our tanks. I'm trying to get an idea of which pieces are gonna go in which tank. And also, Mikey's still trying to hollow out the cork hollows completely. And we're gonna actually save the wood that was in the middle because our isopods and springtails in the tanks really enjoy eating it. Okay guys, I'm finally finished with my juvenile crested geckos tank, and let's release him back into it and see how he's gonna enjoy his new enclosure. The reason that Buddha looks so white right now is actually because he's in the middle of shedding. So since this tank is going to be able to hold humidity really well and have a bunch of different microclimates within the terrarium, he should have a nice clean shed by morning. I've been excited for about a month now to redo his tank. I've just been staring at it, dreaming about all the different possibilities of all the new places that he could go. So I'm really happy that this was able to happen. I'm gonna put him back now and let's move on to some other tanks. Here's a before shot of my other crested gecko's tank, and as you can tell, it's not the best setup for an adult male leopard gecko, and there's not really that many places to hide. So optimally, I would love to provide more hiding places and have some more vertical space just so he can use his tank a little bit more. Now this is Steve Irwin's tank. He's in a 40-gallon breeder, and as you can tell, he actually kind of likes his tank, and the plants have been growing in very nicely. He has some hides where he has a warm spot underneath that cork hide over there. He uses his water bowl very much, and he enjoys perching on sticks a lot. So I got him more sticks, as you can tell, and he was so excited. He was already going towards the sticks before I even put them in his cage. He is just the most, he's the snake that has the biggest personality I've ever seen. Okay, and there you have it. Here's the finished product. I misted everything in because I did have to move some of the plants around, and I just wanted to make sure that they could re-root a little bit better. And Steve Irwin is obviously exploring all the new places. I love how the tanks look whenever they're just misted. I'm so happy I could finally make this happen. This is so awesome. I love when a bioactive enclosure makes an animal look small. That's whenever I feel like I know I'm doing it well. Because then they have plenty of places to hide, and it's just like so cool trying to like look and find them within their tank. And above these crested geckos is Princess, my leopard gecko. She's been enjoying her cage so far, but she does not use this hide right here. This is supposed to be her human hide, her cool hide. So I'm going to try to add some more substrate, make some adjustments, and see if it's a little bit better for her. So a lot of people say that leopard geckos rarely climb, but in my experience, I've noticed that they love climbing. Both of my leopard geckos I see climb very often, especially at nighttime. So in her new cage, one of my goals is try to make as much vertical space as I can. So I'm almost complete with Magul's cage. Oh, look at him over there. Yeah, he was just hanging out on that plant the whole time I was making his cage. But I'm just gonna mist in the ferns that I replanted, and I also planted some moss in there. So I'm just making sure everything is getting established. Alright, Magul, I know you're having fun, but come on, let's go back in your new house. You have a ton of exploring to do, buddy. Alright, let's close them up and let them chill out for a little bit. Okay, so we ended up taking Princess's tank off of the shelf just so it's easier to work on, and this is what it looks like right now. So her warm hide was in here, and then this is her water dish, this was her little poop corner, and this was supposed to be her human hide, but it wasn't really working out the way we wanted to, so we're gonna do some changes. And also, this was really shallow substrate, so I definitely want to make it thicker just so she has some dirt to burrow in. So these are what these two bags are. They're a pre-made ABG mix from my work. And here is some hardscape material. I'm gonna try to put some ferns in there, see if it works out, but we will see. I'm going to put some snake plants too on the side that is not going to be misted as much. It was now time to add our miscellaneous isopods. They are all meant for less humid climates. Hey guys, the camera died last night. It's the next day and I'm really tired. I went to work all day earlier today and I just want to relax and give you guys an update of what's going on with the tanks. Let's go look. So I'm gonna start with the crested gecko tanks, and as you can see, the plants are gonna need a couple days to come back and look pretty nice, but here is Buddha. He's been chilling on the floor, but it's because I fed him crickets and he's been hunting them. but I love it. He has so many hiding places. He has this little cork hide back here. And one down there. He can crawl in there. He can crawl in here. He still has his bromeliads, which he loves laying in all day. But there's a lot of like new moss that I put in here. So one thing that I wasn't doing before that I definitely need to make sure that I do is just make sure that I mist the tank every single day, because it definitely needs some humidity. So I'm just gonna give it a little spray. And I love the way this wood looks whenever it gets wet. Look how it changes colors. So pretty. And in all my tanks, you notice I gotta put crystals in there because, hey, good vibes. And this is amber. I'm pretty sure it like protects against negative energy. Me and my little sister used to make fairy gardens whenever we were little, and this kind of reminds me of it. It's really cute. Yeah, so I'll give you guys an update and let you know how Buddha's enjoying his enclosure later on. Moving on to Magul. This is my adult male crested gecko. You guys saw his tank before. This is what we ended up doing to it. I added some more hides. He now has one that's like closer to the floor down here. And then he has one in there. He has his snake, his Sansevieria in the back, his snake plant. I added some new moss in here too, so we definitely need to make sure just that mist them a little bit. He's still just chilling in the back though, but I'll let you guys know what his new favorite hiding spot is in a couple of days, whenever I get a better feel for what he likes. These are his new crystals I decided to add. In all these tanks as well, we also harvested our isopods and springtails. So every single tank got springtails along with their own like custom isopod species. So for this tank, we actually do two different kinds, and we put in the dwarf whites this time along with some more powdered oranges. They kind of have different niches in the terrariums we've noticed, so we're testing out to see how well they live together. This tank also has a lot of night crawlers in it, and it's really good to aerate the soil. They've been doing okay so far in this tank. Let me see if we can see any on the sides, because sometimes they'll just show up. Oh, here's a powdered orange. Look at that. Yeah, powdered oranges are crazy. They really reproduce quickly. Let's mist this one down a little bit too for all the new moss and ferns that I put in it. And look, this is also some more of that Mapani wood, and I'll show you how it changes colors when you wet it. Look. Ah, I love how exciting this is. Isn't it so beautiful? It's like the tank comes to life. Alright guys, and that's it. I'm really excited to see how he is gonna like his new enclosure in the next couple days, and I'll let you know. Steve has been really enjoying his new setup. He's been crawling all over these woods. He's already been in his new little hides. He has 2 new cork hides back there. in a heat spot there, and he's got some nice wide logs so he can grip different size perches. Guys, I just love seeing the animals enjoy their habitats and actually show like their natural behavior. It's like one of my favorite parts about keeping reptiles. Steve, hello. Look at that little cute face. You cute bastard. I love you. Hey guys, probably the biggest transformation that we did on all of our tanks had to be the leopard gecko tank. And you guys are not gonna believe how much of a difference there actually is. Dun 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 dun. What? Forest side leopard gecko tank? What? Desert side? What? Fish best friend? What? Okay, but yeah, as you guys can see, there's a little bit of a glare. Let me try to turn these lights off. Maybe that'll work. Sorry. Real quick. Bear with me. I know. It's boring. Okay. Look. So this side is basically her new cool hide, and I did this because whenever leopard geckos shed, they need 70 to 80% humidity. And living in Florida, our humidity in this room is already quite high, and it's about 60, okay? So whenever I mist this tank, what I'm going to try to do is only mist where I put a fern, right? So then there'll be a little bit of humidity within the tank. Hopefully the ferns will acclimate okay and be alive. And it'll create little hot spots for the microfauna to breed. So we're gonna test that out and see if that'll actually work in the leopard gecko tank. Then on this side is actually, just succulents. There's more of a sand substrate, and she has 2 heat hides. I just love seeing her play in this tank, guys. It was so crazy. She was up all night going in all her different hides. There's like 5 or 6 new little hideouts for her in here. I love how there's different levels. She can really take advantage of all the space. And there's like little reservoirs of water inside of these snake plants too. So I do provide her a water dish in the back, but that's even another way she can get some enrichment and drink some water. So let me know what you guys think, and send me some pictures of your own leopard gecko enclosures. This is just an experiment. We're gonna see how she does, but so far she seems to really been enjoying it. Alright guys, that's all I have for today's video. Thanks for watching me upgrade some of my animals' enclosures. Please put in the comments some links to if you guys have done this in the past as well. I would love to see some other experiments of people taking care of these animals and upgrading the way that they live every day. So if you guys like this kind of content, please follow my channel because I have a lot of different plans and ideas I really want to do to this room and make it a little rainforest jungle. Got plenty of time on my hands. I've been trying to stay busy, but I'm exhausted right now. I'm gonna go edit this video and hopefully get it up to you guys tonight. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good one.